Muslim, we call this a Dawa. We call them to Islam. For people who have been Muslim, we call it Islah. That means we are trying to remind ourselves, correct ourselves. There's two kinds of movement here. One is Dawa, calling people who are not yet Muslim to Islam, make them understand. Second is Islah, yeah, because Allah said, "Innamal mu'minuna ikhwa fa aslihu baina akhawaykum." All Muslims, believers, are like a family. They should always remind each other. They got to make Islah, because they are Ummatul Ijab. They have accept Islam, the Muslim. So you don't have to call them to Islam. What you have to do is to educate them, remind them. فَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ ذِكْرَةً فَعَلْ مُؤْمِنِينَ. Give a reminder to them, so that by reminding each other, it will benefit the believers. So it must move both ways. The Prophet called people to Islam, he educated the Muslim Ummah. It worked both ways. Now, it is very true. When we talk about Islam, in the US or in other country, you can allow people who are not yet Muslim to come and visit the mosque. We should be very proud when people who are not yet Muslim want to come and see what is in the mosque, and want to come get close to the mosque. By right, the Muslim should always come to the mosque. Now the Muslim also don't go to the mosque. This is worse than the non-Muslim sometimes in that aspect. You know, now they have people who are not yet Muslim want to come to the mosque and see. Maybe he do not know what we are worshipping. He see the mosque is so big, so the building is so huge. What is there inside the mosque? They want to know sometimes. They are curious. In my country, when I was in Hong Kong as a director, I have the same problem. Before I arrived there, they have a lot of fighting in the mosque. Then when I was there, I was trying to understand why they fight. Because one group said, okay, the non-Muslim, they can come to the mosque. Then one group said, no, they are najis, they are impure. If they come in, we are going to hit them with the hockey stick. So now you have problem now. One group said can, one group is holding hockey stick. So to the extent, you know what happened? The police came in. Now they say the kuffar cannot come in. Now the police, kuffar come in with their shoes. No hockey stick, nothing can do. They just come in. You see what happened to the mosque? I say, I call them, I call these people. Let us sit down. We believe in the spirit of mushawara. Let us sit down. What is your problem? Now I understand. The reason they said we don't allow the Chinese people, especially in Hong Kong, to enter the mosque in Hong Kong, one of the new mosque in Kowloon, is because you know that Chinese people are very simple-minded people. They don't know a lot of things about this religion. When they come and visit the mosque, they thought that the mosque is like another museum. They thought the mosque is like a... Then they come in, and then people let them walk in, and then they go in and have a look around, and then they get girl and boy come in, get some photo, they hold each other in the mosque, start some picture. They thought it's normal. And then sometimes they forget their packet, their food, you know. And when they came, somebody is Muslim, when they're cleaning the mosque, they saw a packet of food, and it's haram, there are pork inside there. No, you don't blame them. I said, oh, there is a reason. Then you have a reason to stop them. But you cannot blame them. They do not know. Why not we organize it? Then I start to say, we organize tour. Anybody want to come and visit the mosque, they should contact us, and we will organize a tour for them. Let us lead them. Let us explain to them what is the mosque. They agreed, alhamdulillah. So what we do, when they come to the mosque, we bring them to the hall, we give a 5-minute or 10-minute slide film about the building. Why we have mihrab, why there's a member, why there is a dome, and why the azan, the book, what is the book, what is this Quran. And then we bring them up, and we got a Q&A, then we bring them for a tour, we explain to them. Alhamdulillah, after that, they are so happy. We give them some risala, booklet, and they leave, some of them become a Muslim after that. Now they're happy. But I believe this is what happened in some country. What the brother is just telling, that some country, some area, Muslims are so, I would say that they have good faith. Yeah, they have good feeling. They want to protect their mosque. But they are very ignorant. They don't have the proper knowledge. So they overdo certain things. They stop people from entering the mosque. So we got to make them understand. This is our problem, not their problem. We got to correct the concept of this to the Muslim. Tell them. Even in the time of the Prophet, the Jew came and see the Prophet in Masjid Nabawiyah in Medina. And the Prophet never stopped them, allowed them to come in. That is the best place for you to explain deen to them. If they come to you now, why not you grab the opportunity? True or not, brother? So may Allah help the Muslim to understand the deen properly. And please, brother, like I said earlier, don't ever try to corrupt this deen with our own culture. Everybody have their own culture. But if our culture is against the teaching of Allah and the Prophet, you must live it. On with your culture. Please remember that. Don't become so traditional Muslim that you sacrifice your Islamic value for your tradition. Don't do that. You commit a sin by doing that. If you do not know, ask the scholars. Can a non-believer come and visit the mosque? A true believer who understands the Quran and the Sunnah will say yes, except in haram. Yeah, there is a place that Allah forbid. Yeah, but other than that, Allah allowed. Yeah, may Allah bless us.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.